It is one lucky boat that's going to be getting our attention for the sunrise. So I was saying this the other day. My preference, not the right way. This is maybe I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I have a way to say it. Hold on. Oh, thank you, sir.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you? Straight to the sunrise right there. I'm sorry?
I've lived in Miami all of my life. I had a house in the Keys. Almost every day I do sunrises and sunsets.
I'm live with many people. Can I show you saying that? Because I'm just showing them you never get bored of this. It's new every day, right?
Absolutely.
Let me have them hear that. Say that again. I've lived.
South Florida all of my life. I spent almost every day I see a sunrise and a sunset.
You too, thanks. Yes.
The nice thing in the Keys is you should be watching the sun go down
And
and watching the moon come up in the same place.
yes. You know, the only time we can really do that is today and yesterday, because the moon came up about 2 hours before the sun.
Well, we have it's going to be a new moon, which is no moon.
No moon, yeah.
And it's a waning moon. And it's getting smaller. I'm a fisherman.
You know. No, so when the moon is full, right? Sunrise and sunset.
Yeah.
No, sunset and moonrise. Full moonrise and sunset is at the same time, so you turn around.
I could also do it sometimes in the morning where I'm watching the moon set.
The opposite, yes. Thank you.
My dog loves this too.
I know. So this is Miami heaven, right? I took some video. I don't take videos of people without asking. That's why I asked you. But I took some video just of the dog with the scenery. This is a hobby. I go to work soon. But I want you to know you can have the a download from the live. I can take out that part and send it to you. Just reach out to me, Miami Heaven. I'll send it to you free.
Give you my email.
I don't want people to hear it. There's a lot of people. Yeah. No, I mean, I see you here every day anyway, right?
Pretty close to it, if I'm not.
If you're not in the Keys, yeah. You're in Key Largo?
Haulover.
Oh, whoa. I know. It's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you, Susie. Dog is done. Don't back.
Someone said you're a great fisherman. I think someone knows you. Wave to us next time. With two hands so I know it's you. Okay. I wanted you to hear it. This guy lives in South Florida all his life. He's at least over 50, 100%. I put money down on that. And he said every single morning, whether he's here or in the Keys, he does exactly what I do, just doesn't do it live. He captures the sunrise, and his dog likes it too. Guys, if you just joined, then you see the moon pic. Oh, you may have seen the moon picture. So we're on since that time. Okay, so listen, setting what we spoke about last night aside, setting it aside, in other words, bracketing it, we'll get back to it. Let's set that aside and have in mind that we're not ignoring it, because we'll get back to it. I just don't want to discuss it over here in the sunrise. In these moments, I prefer to, give you this and discuss other stuff. Okay, so I don't want to step over it and pretend like it's not there. Let's set it aside. Speaking about they want us to leave from here, yada, yada, yada. Let's set it aside. I just said that because some of you are new and you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'll get back to that, okay? Here's what's important to me, and this is the atmosphere I'd like to create. Okay? And I stopped because I want to be responsible about how I say it. Me saying, right? Listen carefully. Me pointing out they are negative and I'm positive. Remember, if I say I'm a positive guy, those people are so negative. That type of conversation, right? Good morning. So cute. That type of, oh guys, maybe there's eyes, maybe they're coming out. So that type of conversation, and I'm not saying the truth or an opinion, I'm just sharing a preference. Remember, preference is not a very strong opinion. And I want to set the ambiance so you can know what to experience when you're in heaven. Heaven on earth. I'm not talking about the future heaven. I'm talking about the heaven we create on earth. I want you to know what to experience. Okay? And I'm going to show you the scenery as I say this. Remember, me saying that, oh, we need to be positive. Those people are negative. And that's, first of all, that's elitist for me. I consider myself a hypocrite if I do it, because I'm being negative and at the same time pretending to be better than the people that are being negative. Just pointing out negativity or pointing out people that are negative, to me, is negative too. That's what I want to say. So that's why, remember, aside from people trying to stop us, that's another thing. I don't want to point to other people and say they're negative and I'm positive. That is, to me, being negative and hypocritical at the same time. Because it's being negative and pretending to be better and positive. So I don't even like to say, right? If I want to say, I want to look at the bright side, the creative side. I don't like saying I like to look at the positive side of things, because positive is always as opposed to negative. Creative is a little different. Hey, good morning. Long time no see.
I know, right?
Yeah. How have you been?
Good.
Can you say hello to the world? We got a lot of people watching the sunrise, yeah?
Well, we're all
Hel-
from Haulover jetty, Haulover Inlet.
You cover the grounds. What's your first name?
David.
David. But you are David and Goliath at one. In one.
I am more than a conqueror, yes.
Yes. You're both. Because you're big like Goliath. And you're David.
That's right.
So you have both. You have the David in you and you have the Goliath in form.
I'm blessed. I'm the apple of his eye.
You are. Absolutely.
What is your name?
Joseph.
Joseph. Oh, two biblical names.
Yes.
Joseph. All right.
My middle name is Yitzchak, which is Isaac.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's big time.
Yep.
There's a lot of anointing on that.
Yeah. So Joseph stands for adding, always growing, and Yitzchak is humor, because Isaac is got his name in the Bible story because his mother laughed when the God told her that she's gonna have a child at 99.
Right.
So Yitzchak literally means will laugh, and Yosef is God should add another son. That's why she named her. This is like the meaning. Yosef means will add. So I take it seriously. As old as I get, I'm always growing as a child.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. We're all kids under construction.
Thank you, David. Yeah. Oh, and then Winter Night is one of my family viewers. We have a family of viewers, right? She said David Joseph is my son's name. She just wrote that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is live.
Oh, is it? Oh, my God. So, have there been any blow-ups? Any activities?
Oh, you mean like boats?
No, fish.
So lately, like Yoel, do you know Yoel? The other day, Yoel came back with permit with Barracuda. They've been so much fish lately. I mean, as of yesterday. Today, I didn't see.
Was he out on a boat? He didn't catch a deer.
Right here. He was at the end. The other fisherman is right here. Another one was right there. But the people with the big fish are catching it on the other side over there. This is like the small fish. People that want like the snapper. But the permit fish, they're catching on that side. You gave me two Pompano style fish.
They were moonfish.
Moonfish. Yes, guys, you remember Yoel showed us a moonfish? So David gave me two so I can give my wife, because my wife is a chef. She's just, she doesn't know how to, she hasn't learned how to fish yet. She wants to. Thank you. It's been so long though. Wow. Nice to see you again.
Yeah. I was out here about a month ago maybe, but I stayed down there.
You mean at the taller part of the jetty?
Well, just right down there. I was like maybe 75 yards away from it. Yeah, I haven't been out here in maybe one other time since I saw you last. Yeah,
We have Japan's Black Guru on. That's his name. Yeah, so interesting. Okay, people did miss the lady dancing, and the lady dancing will be on YouTube. Now take a look at the waves hitting the sun ray right now. Seven 12 a.m. Yeah, the Schnauzer guy returns all the time. We have Smithers right here. Smithers from The Simpsons. You have to imagine a little to see the eyes and the nose. It's not so easy, this one. Welcome, Amazonia Jungle, Brazil. So, getting back to what I was saying, that's why I don't point, okay? Remember, putting the ordinance that wants to stop the filming here aside, and I'll tell you what's different over there, although it's not justified, but I'll tell you why I'm behaving different. Not why that's justified. I'm not saying that's justified, but let's put that aside. I consider myself a hypocrite if I point to other people and say they're negative, I don't like them, and I'm positive. To me, that is a negative thing, elitist and hypocritical, because, you know, I'm being negative. They just express the things they don't like, right? And it happens to be whatever it is. And I don't like when they're negative, that's negative too. So there's another way to see that, right? You could not consider, you know, so let's not, I got to be very responsible how I say the next part. Yeah, so I don't want to point to anyone or any group or anything and say, give the negativity attention. Like, oh, I was there and people were jealous. I'm okay if you say that. I'm just saying that the heavenly experience, I'm not against people saying that. I'm just sharing the type of heavenly experience I think speaks to people most. Why do I say that? Because I see that I behave this way and it attracts. So I'm just keeping it. I'm not changing anything. So we don't engage with things that, you know, are destructive, let's call it. I don't even want to call it negative. Things that are destructive and things that are not heavenly. And I don't mean religiously heavenly. I mean, you know, things that are not harmonious with everything around us. Like if someone's not threatening me physically, and they come here live and they're not threatening me physically, and they come here live and just start saying stuff that you guys think is making fun and this, I will entertain that, and I will respect that person, if possible, they'll feel better about themselves when they leave. And I will not feel less about myself. And I'll give you a real example in real life how I did that and how it's possible. And it's not with being positive. It's with being creative. There's a difference between being positive and being creative. I keep saying that. Good morning.
You're right.
Oh, you get what I'm saying? Right. Thank you. We're live. That's why I'm talking to... Oh, she said I love it. Okay. Her... Anyway, so it speaks to people. So, in other words, the moment I make them into negative and make them bad, I'm being the same way, and then I'm being hypocritical. So again, this is not the truth. It's not my opinion. It's a preferred way that works. And I'll tell you, this is something I tried and it works. So if I get into a fight, we both lose. If I get into a fight, we both lose. Okay? And that's what I'm saying. I'm not even so sure that what I'm doing with Buzzy is effective. I don't know, but there's nothing I can lose. I can't lose. That's a different thing. So let's put that aside. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to address that. Let's put that aside. Oh, you're very welcome. So that's why you'll never have me pointing at a group, at a style people and say, we're not like that, we're not bad, we're better. That in itself is already being just like them and hypocritical. And I want to drill this into my psyche. I want to get this as much as possible. Because naturally, I want to consider myself better and say, they're bad, I'm good, and I'm better. That's like a survival mechanism, but that's not a thrival. In other words, thriving mechanism. You don't really get anywhere with that. You get to be right, and you get to be self-righteous and all that stuff. But that's not a heavenly life. That's not a heavenly experience. You want to really, if I want to, in my experiences, if I want to really enjoy life without always having to protect myself, to defend myself, to justify, to explain, to this. There's an easier way. And it takes some creativity. And all it takes is the will to do it, and the creativity comes to you. I actually never knew I could become that creative, and it did. I just wanted it, and it's like your subconscious. You want it, and your subconscious starts working on it. How do I know that? Because when I try to remember something, I can try to remember with my conscious mind forever and ever, and I can work hard. I must remember, and it just doesn't go. I can't think of it, right? 6 minutes, 7, half an hour later, all of a sudden it comes to me. How does it come to me? I stop thinking about it. It's already, hey, good morning. Long time no see. Right, say hi to the world. Good morning. There's a lot of people I know here from filming in Surfside too. So, one second, Beach Bum, how did Samuel Lux get back on? I blocked Samuel Lux. I'll tell you why I blocked Samuel Lux. It was yesterday, and this is a good example. Yesterday, he came on, or whoever that is came on and wrote Miami Hell, right? So, I thought, it's a joke, but today it came and did the same thing. So that's like spam. What I mean by spam is, it's just saying stuff that don't contribute, don't take this forward, and it's just saying stuff and spamming, just continuing to say the same thing over and over again, right? And I do that sometimes, I know. So here's what I was going to do yesterday, but I didn't. I was going to say, you know what? I'm pointing at what people consider hell. I'm pointing at heat. So, yeah, where I'm pointing at is hot like hell. Yes, that's it. But if you want to consider Miami hell, obviously this place is not for you. So good. So I just blocked him, right? That's that. But I wasn't going to make him wrong for it. I was going to play with it a little. And then just say it's not a fit. It's obviously not a fit. If someone comes into a room and says this is not a room, someone comes into an area and that this is not, someone comes to a high-end restaurant and says this is not a high-end, doesn't taste good. I say good, I'm sorry, I can't please you, and I'm okay if you don't visit. It's not a fit. It's not a fit is not making someone wrong. It's not a fit. It doesn't fit the experience. It's okay. Okay, now. You know why I'm saying all this? Taking up room in your room. Yeah, so I shared this story, but some of you didn't hear it. I'm sure some of you didn't hear it. I was sitting around the Jewish Friday night dinner table, and there was a guy at the end of the table. He was a very, let me just describe in reality. He was, banging his fist on the table like, okay, guys, this is what we're going to do next. Like in a very straightforward, this is it. It's my house, and this is what we're going to do next. Everyone's going to go around the table, and they're going to say what they're grateful for. And I'll start, and he says whatever. I don't even remember what people were saying. You know why I don't remember what people are saying? Probably because as soon as someone does something like that, I start thinking what I need to say, and I don't even listen to others because I'm worried about how I'm going to look, and I need to say something smart, right? But I catch myself often, and I say something that I think is beneficial for everyone instead of like something that's available for everyone instead of something that's special about me. Because something that's special about me is not going to give me what I want. It's just going to cause jealousy. So I'm interested in saying something that's available to everyone. That's why when I'm talking about right now, I'm giving examples. So I show you this is not me. This is not unique to me. This is not my personality. This is something I naturally don't want to do, and I acquire it and I work on it. And someone else told it to me, someone else introduced it to me, then I discovered it in my life. It's not someone taught it to me. I watched other people do it, and then I tried it for myself, and I saw, oh my God, this actually works. That's why I'm sharing it. I'm just sharing something that worked, not something that's right or wrong or better or worse. Something that enhances the quality of my life. I don't know yet, Lou. Let's keep a very strong eye. Because so far, I mean, I was keeping an eye, but I didn't see anything. It's 50-50, so... Oh, you know what? I don't know. I haven't seen anything, so listen, I trust you guys. I really have no issue. I think by now you guys know, Okay, who said, now tell me, I couldn't see what, after the word said, was blocked off. Can you do another text and just do that part? I'm speaking to one of my mods, and I don't want to go off and show, and because there's a boat coming, I don't want to go off line to have the conversation. So Terry, can you send it? I'm not going to say your screen name, that's why. The last word I saw started with how and then ME, the last two words. Can you continue after that? I just didn't see. So, Rosalie, you can see me, and and I show myself sometimes. I don't show myself on demand, most of the time not. The show intentionally is not about me as a personality. It's about sharing an experience with everyone. I'm just like the facilitator, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, okay. Yellow Boat Unicorn, thank you for being a big fan. Yeah, so Terry, I can't see, oh. Oh, you're probably just speaking amongst yourself. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna, because I can't see full messages, and if I go out to see a full message, it's just thanks. If full messages, it's just it just pauses everything. So I really trust you guys. It's okay. So people do reach out to me, and if it was a mistake, I'm okay to take responsibility, and I won't hold you any. I know you're here. You see how it's like. You know what's okay, the only thing I would do is if someone says something to me that's questionable for here, I would ask them to say a little more so I understand what they're referring to, unless it's straightforward, not a fit, right? And then, I just got that message, Lou. I have no issue. Makes sense, actually. You know, that type of thing is spam, right, Lou? Oh, okay. Yeah, that means a lot to me. Yeah, okay, good. No, it's like, you know, I used to do stuff like that. I was a kid once, and and because I used to do it, I know what's going on, right? And I'd rather be on the safe side, even if I'm wrong. But you know, when I did something like that, it was like, uh-oh. I noticed that being completely obnoxious is not going to work, so I have to get my attention another way, and here and there throw in something, you know. That's what it looked like to me. So you know, I share the same instinct, like the same. I get it, because I'm not different than them. I still know that I'm not going to belong in different places. I know that when I behave like that. Let's put it this way: we don't block people, we block behaviors. How about that? We block behaviors. That's it. And we don't stop people from speaking. We don't mute people. I do not want to mute. We just see if it's a fit or not. We're creating an atmosphere. That's it. And the fit or not is not based on any race, creed, color, familiar, any of those statuses. It's based on behavior. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Hey TR7VRP, how are you? Winter, you're getting some good screenshots? So I will finish with the story just so I can, with the sharing an experience. I shared it before, I'm sure, so some of you may have heard it. Someone asked about the Schnauzer. Jose, if you're still on, there's Mr. Schnauzer. Oh, you're very welcome. I mean, I see the, you know, I see the screenshots that people get, and it's like, that's why I don't do pictures and I do video, because I'm like, where did they get that? And oh, they got it from, oh wow. I don't know to take one right there or right there. Pictures are not always my strong point, although I like doing them. No, I'm going to see my mom this morning right after the live. She is going to the airport in a few hours, so I'm gonna see her before. I made up with her. I asked her if it's better to visit this morning or yesterday, and yesterday, you know, she was packing, and she said today she's gonna be packed. It's gonna be much more peaceful. So thank you, Big Sachi. Oh, Big Saxy. Amigo, you want me to bring that?
No, it's okay. That's okay. You're coming.
Oh, you coming back? Okay. You see, he's an older person, right? The world's luckiest fisherman. And he's going to another spot, right? So I asked him if I can take that for him, because, you know, it's actually a little dangerous to leave it there. I don't know what it is, but somebody can slip on it. So he said it's okay, he's coming back. Good morning, USA First, always. Welcome back to Fisher Island. In a moment, I will turn around and show you guys where Fisher Island is. Okay, the sun is starting to shine really, really hard, so I need to put the sun hat on and the umbrella. So guys, look, you see, after all those buildings, after all those buildings, there's the part that I went to show you the cruise ships. At the end of all those buildings, where that interesting shaped clouds, right? There's a channel just like this, but much bigger and wider. It's called Government's Cut. It's a channel or an inlet. On one side is South Point, which is South Beach, Miami Beach. And when the cruises go by and we're facing the cruises, on the other side of the cruises is Fisher Island. It's an exclusive island. You can't get there by car. Unless you put a car on a boat, you can't get there by car. You can only get there by going on or over the water, and there's no bridge. So it's straight down there. The face is looking down at Fisher Island right there, this face. You see the face? The mouth is like a flat line, and the eyes are also like a line, and the face has like a tail. I never seen a face with a tail, but now it does. Oh, that is so amazing. No cars, only, so no one brings their car onto the island. That's great. Yeah, I think, Misty, you may not be the only one, or maybe you're the one that told me that you can make a calendar with a lot of these things. Yeah, so let me put on the hat. Oh, cool. I'm doing a slow 360 here. I'm going to show you this side, and then I'm going to go back to the boat. I think there's a boat coming. Let me show you. Thank you. Good morning. I clapped because I read what I read on this screen here. Okay, there's the boat. I gotta lift up the tripod for a second and put the umbrella. You know why? If I don't put the umbrella on right now, I'm gonna lose the comments. What does that mean? Here's here's what it means. So first of all, the umbrella can't go with this. Let me show you what it takes to share with you what I share with you. I gotta take this off and move this heavy tripod with my hand. That's how much I enjoy doing it. It pays for me to do that, even though it's difficult. I enjoy it. This is not like, oh, poor me. I just want to be clear. This is so much fun, right? Because the umbrella stick that gets attached to the tripod hits the other stick. So I need to have no stick there anyway. So the umbrella is almost on. And I want to share with you this story. And I'm going to end with that story so you see what I'm saying. Instead of fighting someone that's negative and making myself better, my game is always, if possible, if at all possible, to have them leave. Imagine this. That's why I call creative, not positive or optimistic. It's creative. Positive reminds me of negative too much. I have to be positive because it's a negative experience, right? Every time, oh, be positive, be positive. That's like, oh, it's negative, it's negative. It's the same thing. So, you know, anyway, I'm not going to focus on that. Let me focus on the other thing. So my intention, I went to that party on a Friday night where the person sat at the end of the table, the host, and said, you know, like he occurred as a forceful person, like, right now we're going to go, he bangs on the table and says, right now we're going to go around the table and everybody's going to say what they're grateful for. Okay, everybody started saying it. I was at the other end of the table. It just happened to be that I was sitting at the other, like at the other head of the table, right across that person. Okay, everyone on the right side or on the left side, clockwise, whatever it was, started saying what they're grateful for. When it came to me, and remember, this is a Jewish table, you know, with religious people, right? And I shared an experience that I'm grateful for. And I wanted to share an experience that's actually possible for everyone. So I said, I'm grateful that wherever I go in the world, I feel accepted. You know, I behave in a way that allows me to feel accepted. I'm respectful, so I feel accepted everywhere. And I gave an example. Because I think that week or a week before, that's the umbrella, I went to Germany. I think it was a port city in Germany, because I was helping a friend that at that time created a satellite dish with only 2 axes that worked like 3 axes because they had some kind of predictive modeling to allow the satellite to track the what's it called, the internet. In any case, so I said, for example, I was just in Germany and I actually felt, I'm a Jewish person and I felt accepted there. I did not feel any, I didn't feel issues. And again, I'm sharing an experience. I'm not judging people. I'm sharing an experience, right? I didn't say that. I didn't say what I'm telling you right now. I said, I'm grateful that I feel accepted wherever I go. And that's based on my behavior, you know, and I believe that if you behave, respectfully, you'll feel accepted everywhere you go. So I wasn't pointing out me that I'm good or I'm better. I was pointing out that it's possible to behave in a way, Jewish or not, German or not, it's possible to behave in a way and feel accepted. It's my feeling. It's not like, I'm not saying people are good or bad. I'm just sharing a feeling, okay? Let's move on. As soon as I said that, the host banged on the table, pointed his arm very fast in my direction, and he said, bull, and he said the S word, right? I usually, most of the time, I don't use actual, 4-letter words. But he screamed like, bull, BS. And I gotta tell you, my heart started pumping. I felt red in the face. And I wanted to win. I wanted to put him in his place. But I came with an intention. And the intention was that the people around me should experience themselves better than when they came in. It's just a game I play. It helps me with the creativity. You just tell yourself, this is my intention for this. Otherwise, I will get triggered if I don't set an intention. And most of the times I don't set an intention. I trust that, hopefully I'll get used to all the times that I did. But I set an intention because I knew this one is not going to be an easy one for me. Because I'm not a religious person. I'm not as orthodox as they are. And, they may not, they may say stuff to me that, I could get triggered from. So the bottom line is I want to tell you what I said. Okay? What I felt doesn't make a difference. What I felt was like putting him in his place, and I would have been right, and I would have... you can be smart and put someone into place, and the rest of the night you'd be fighting. Here's what I actually did, and it wasn't easy, but this is available for everybody to do. This is not me, because I don't always do this. I'm just saying this is something that's available for everyone. Okay? You could be creative, and this is what I mean by creative. Okay? There was a part of this that was appreciated by me, and I'll tell you which part was appreciated. I stopped for a second. I looked at him and I said, let's call him Jacob. I don't remember his name. Jacob, there's quite a few young couples here. It became a little quiet after I said what I said, and I'm not saying they would, but it's likely that, after this meal, people are going to go out and just talk about me behind my back and say exactly what you said behind my back, because, and I understand why you say that. It's a sensitive thing in a Jewish community, and I understand. So I imagine there would be other people. You're not the only one that thinks this way. And I do appreciate that you're straightforward with me. And I thank you for that. So I pointed to an aspect that I liked about what he did. I didn't condone, I didn't agree, I didn't say you're a great person. That's all a lie, that's all pretense. I actually related to something. I wanted to share something that I can actually relate to. And I can relate to the fact that it's easier sometimes if somebody is straightforward with you, although it's hard to accept. But I'd rather him be straightforward than not know where I stand with him. So that aspect I like. And that's what I call creative thinking as opposed to positive thinking. I looked for an aspect. I can't say that's positive. Straightforward is not always positive, but I like it. I look for a part that I like. Welcome back, Barbara. Long time no see. Barbara, the realtor from Bell Harbor.
I'm swimming. I go swimming.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
today's my day to walk.
I'm glad.
So nice to see you.
Yes,
Gorgeous.
I know. We were here from right after 6 a.m. so we can see the moonrise. The moon rises early today, 5 a.m. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the colors are beautiful for 40 minutes before sunrise.
You're so up on everything.
Thank you.
I like your hat.
Thanks. Yeah, now I need to put this to protect my,
Oh,
the part of my feet. Yeah, the wheels are sideways. Yeah, it's okay.
that's
Yep. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to show them the yacht.
where is it from?
Right there, that's exactly what I'm showing them. You see the yacht coming? No, the yacht is going to go.
I see.
Yeah, it's passing that part. It was blocked. Yeah, she is lovely. People are saying she is lovely.
Okay.
Wow, USA first. Always, I haven't been reading. You know, when I go on about something, I just get into my world and share, right? Yeah, so let me give you the final result of that whole night. If you looked at the table the rest of the night, Jacob took his chair, sat right next to me, and we were just having a fun conversation. So somebody said something to me that I could have started a big fight with, but it's possible, it's very possible that he left experiencing himself as a bigger and better person than before, right? It's possible. I don't know about better, but you know, experiencing himself in a more elevated way than before, right? And I think it could also cause that the next time he'll say the same thing, but he'll say it respectfully. These are such subtle things that we make differences with our actions a lot more with our words. That's why I wanted to share the story, because it's so hard to explain a concept. It's not concept, it's way of doing things that are subtle. And if I just set I just tell myself I want to be this way when I go there, my subconscious helps me, and I become more creative. And I think this is available for everyone. It's not unique to me. Because I wasn't born like that. I didn't start off like that. I learned it from seeing other people behave like that. Good morning, Aryeh. Now, the last time we saw the three friends, right? The one to the right had a surgery, so he didn't show up, right? Yesterday, I found out that the third one is okay. No surgery or anything. He's just working somewhere else. I wanted to, you know, because I was a little concerned, like, what's going on? Usually something like that. So yeah, the third one works in a different place, so that's why he's not with them. They come every morning. Okay, so that's that. I hope what I said 100%. I promise you, I crawled. I tried, I failed, I tried, I failed, I fell down. I started walking, I fell, I started walking. And I'm still, this is a thing that you will never, ever, ever master. And the moment I think I mastered it, I fall back into my old patterns. Because then I become, you know, yesterday's breakthrough becomes today's ego trip. It's not an easy thing. And I do that always, and I fail. And I'm just fortunate that I don't give up ultimately. You see, I am not always this way, but I know, and I'm always finding myself returning to this practice. That's it. Yes, and you are talking from experience, where you came from and where you are now. I know. I'm talking to USA first always. Self-made. Correct, Nicholas? Let's get back to the jet ski soon, because this is a very fun thing. You know which song I really like when they play on the boat when they go by? I think it happens more than once. Thunderstruck by AC/DC. When the boats jump up and down and they go by playing that, it's just so appropriate. So I think I was very clear. I think I articulated what I articulated, and I'm not going to go on about it unless someone has a question. But that's that. Thank you so much for whoever stayed on and listened. Hello, welcome back. Good morning.